Hello guys and welcome to part 1 of becoming an apprentice, as well as a citizen of this town. But first, we need some dexterity and some skills from the Thieves Guild. So we're gonna get some pickpocketing from Cassia, we're gonna learn how to sneak from Jasper, and we're gonna ask him what's behind the door in the sewers. Next up will be Ramirez, and he's gonna teach us how to pick locks. All of this is for free. You don't have to pay any gold for it, as long as you have enough learning points. I'm also getting some of the quests involved with the Thieves Guild, so we'll do that afterwards, but for now, I just need some skills to go with it. So he's gonna teach me how to pick locks. And that's it for now. Oh, yeah, and some extra dexterity, like I said at the beginning. We're gonna crank it up all the way to 100 for a good reason. A lot of citizens in town will also need a lot of dexterity to be pickpocket. And a lot of chests are not gonna have broken lockpicks anymore after we actually pick them the correct way. Here is the ancient chest from Fingers.
2 hours later.
And he actually hid a piece of armor inside, a elixir of dexterity, and even a cloth for your head, some extra protection. Always good to have. Oh, as well as an amulet. So right now we're basically at 112 dexterity points, which is quite a lot. So I decided to go further down the sewers and deal with the rats I didn't do in the previous episode, because right now we actually can do that. I wasn't even paying attention before they started attacking me because they came so quickly. I had the the game on the ×3 speed. Anyway, pick up all the meat, all the stuff around it, the arrows, the potions, and get the chest that has Bosper's bow and Khornins silver over here. There's also going to be 2 potions in the room, one of mana and one of health. Make sure you get both. And you're well on your way to lockpick some of the chests that are actually in the sewers taken by the Thieves Guild. They don't mind, you can take everything you want. And Ramirez will stop you and ask you why are you doing this. But there's at least 8 or even 900 gold just down here in the sewers themselves. There should be 3 chests in this room and 2 extra more in the room where Cassia is. Ramirez, as I said, will stop you. But the real loot is actually on an island not far from Khornins, but we'll go there after we actually have a key that opens everything. You tell Jasper you have actually opened the chest in the locked room and take everything else in this one as well. For those that don't know, Thieves Guild armor is also beneficial if you have a lot of dexterity. It provides quite a massive amount of protection, especially when you get to the King of Thieves armor. Anyway, we're going out of the sewers. We're gonna talk to Hannah, and she'll be surprised, and not really surprised because she was also part of the Thieves Guild. And once you have some loot boxes, such as gold or ancient ones, she will actually buy them from you. Don't sell her any of the gems that you might get, because the gems we're gonna use to make rings and amulets ourselves. Talk to Charlotte to get some music done for Jasper. I'm also robbing some of the citizens here, including Rengar and Rengaru, which was actually supposed to be part of the Thieves Guild, but he also gives you 1 dexterity point if you give him the show thieves signal. So we're at 113 now. On our way to Corrigan to give him his silver. He will be very glad for it, and he will also give you an extra beer, same as the last time.
I've got your...
What's next? Well, we are going to try to get some clothing for the citizens. Instead of buying it from Hannah, which she would give it to us for 50 gold right now, because we are part of the Thieves Guild, instead of 100. We're just gonna get our own for absolutely no money. We're gonna sneak up in the upper quarter in the middle of the night. It's basically midnight at this point. And you can actually jump on this little, how you call that, stall over here. And once you get on the stall, you can even jump up to the upper balcony. And as long as nobody sees you, well, nobody sees you close enough, then you're fine. Might as well sneak through the house here, even though there's a lady standing right there. As long as the guard doesn't see you, you're fine. Make sure you go behind this well over here. And jump inside, jump up on the ledge. And keep moving forward until you get to the paladin's house, which has a jumpable roof right here. Once you get on top, the will-o'-the-wisp will actually find a leather bag, which I think has even 100 gold coins. It's right down there. And the luxury citizen clothing, which I'm going to equip, and I'm just gonna walk straight out the front gate with it. I'm not sure if this is part of the plan, but the guys in front of the gate don't even stop you unless you intentionally talk to them. They don't say anything. Either way, we're gonna go talk to Pablo and ask him how do our clothes look. And you even get an achievement if you got these clothing and some extra experience instead of the normal way. We're gonna steal a key from him, and then we're gonna be on our way to the last Harbor District citizen, as I call them, which is Carl, who didn't even want to talk to you before. But we already have the coal for him since we went to the beach with Skip. So we're gonna give him 5 pieces of coal. And that's basically it. If you've helped Era, he will also train you in strength, and he will actually do it for free, and you're gonna get 100 experience points. And he can also teach you how to break locks with brute strength force. Like, the more strength you have, the more easier it's gonna be for you to break harder locks. I'm gonna sleep at Constantino's room until 8 in the morning or so, and then we're gonna be on our way to Pablo one more time. He's gonna be outside right in front of Herod's workshop, and we're gonna ask him what do they think of us in the lower part of the city. Now we have to talk to the actual masters. Matteo's first on the list. Matteo wants 100 gold from Gritta, who borrowed gold from him. Gritta is the niece of the master called Torben, that is a master of craftsmanship and carpentry. He will not sign you on as an apprentice because he already has one, but he will teach you how to create amulets and rings once you bring him back the tools that were stolen from him by the Thieves Guild. Talk to Gritta. Make sure you just skip the annoying part, cut it out, and then choose the second option to get 1 rhetoric point and 100 gold from her. Just go back to Matteo and give him what she owed him. Make sure you pick the option, can you assign me with one of the other masters? With every master, even with the one you're gonna choose to be with. Why? Because you get 100 extra experience just for free, basically it's there. Bosper needs some skins, and wolf skins at that, we already have them. either from if you already went on a trip with Bartok or on a trip with Mika to Eichel's farm. I already got some of them also in the Brotherhood camp near Lobart's farm, so I have plenty to go around. Okay, third one is Torben, and he would like us to get a little blessing from the gods. And we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do that in the next episode. But we're going to also ask him if he had an apprentice and if he had seen anyone disappear in the meantime. And the last two masters on the list will be Harrod, who wants an orc weapon, which we will get him once we go hunting with Bartok. Bartok will kill all the wolves for us, he'll help us kill the shadow beast, and if you have enough mastery with the bow, you can actually kill the orc that's outside of Lobart's farm. Constantino, however, wants a full list of pretty much all the ingredients you can find in the woods, and I will show you exactly where to find the rarest ones right in the next episode. Bartok is the one that's gonna help us get the orc weapon, as I just mentioned. So we're gonna first increase our bow mastery here, even though we're gonna be a mage, don't worry. Everything's gonna come in handy, but for now, this is the easiest way to get a lot of easy kills. I'm gonna get the bow mastery to 30%, equip the bow that we got from the first bandit, which is quite powerful for chapter 1. And then we're just gonna follow Bartok into the woods where he starts killing scavengers, wolves, bloodflies, and even a shadow beast at that. He's quite OP, even in hard mode, he kills pretty much everything on his own. Except the shadow beast. With the shadow beast on hard mode, you do have to help him. Otherwise, he just dies. The shadow beast is too powerful and has too much health. But here, it just... Oh, here I misclicked and I accidentally robbed him and I had to give him 50 gold. But hey, it happens. I had plenty of it anyway. Might as well. I felt guilty for robbing him after he's just giving us all of this for free. Make sure you grab the Shadow Beast skin, as it's going to be needed later for joining the Hunters Guild. They're not just laying around, of course. Well, some places they are, not everywhere. As well as the bloodflies that are not really a danger to anybody. Bartok could easily handle the Orc Scout, but he decides to run away for some reason. Even though he has 6 times the amount of health.
Shit, I'm out of here.
We're gonna take care of the Orc ourselves with the new bow. And we're gonna also kill the second one, but just to make sure we're gonna save the game. Here we go. About 4 arrows and he's pretty much dead. We can also talk to Vino now that the orc is dead and get some extra experience, and what do you know, a goblin berry as well, which we're gonna need if we want to become Constantino's apprentice. A very easy way to just find one if you don't want to go looking for one. I managed to get also the knife sharpened at Carl's in the daytime when he's actually at the smithy, and then went back to Hilda to deliver it so we could get an extra soup, because her soups give us 1 strength, and as long as you're not a citizen yet, she will give you at least 3 soups. I actually skipped showing getting one because the video would just be too long. Either way, I got 3 so far. On the way back, I killed a couple of scavengers, and I went straight for Harrod to give him the orc weapon and get 500 experience points.
I've got the orc weapon.
And 600 at that or making him us joining another master. That's it. This is part 1. I'll see you in the next one.